Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College Talon Field as we are getting ready for the season finale and senior day for Nathan Williams as the Eagles take on the Conquistadors of Florida National University. Before we begin, we'd like to ask everyone to please stand for prayer and national anthem. Let's pray. Lord Father, as we always do, we want to thank you for bringing these gentlemen out onto the field, for the talents that you've allowed them to share and glorify you with, Lord. We ask for safety for everyone on the field. We thank you for just keeping us free from all harm. Father, we ask you to help us bring an end to all the negative that's going on in our land. And above all, Lord, we remember to worship our Lord and Savior. Bless the Conquistadors as they travel home with safety for the long drive tonight. And Lord Father, we pray in Jesus' name. Amen. And again, welcome to Trinity Baptist College regular season finale for the TBC Eagles men's soccer team and senior day for the lone senior on the roster, Mr. Nathan Williams, who is finishing up his fourth and final season as a member of the TBC Eagles. We'll honor Nathan at halftime, so we do invite you to stick around and help us celebrate Senior Day here at Trinity Baptist College. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, back on the camera for us this afternoon. And again, this is the regular season finale. The Eagles will begin South Region Tournament competition on Thursday, November 6th. In the semifinal matchup at Pensacola Christian College, and TBC will play against the Eagles from Pensacola Christian. The winner of that game will take on the winner of Bob Jones University and Toccoa Falls College, which will follow our semifinal game. And the winner of that championship game will then head to the national championship tournament. The Eagles looking to get back there after missing last year, but they're going to take on the defending NCCAA Division II national champions, Pensacola Christian. They played in the regular season. It was a 1-0 victory for Pensacola Christian. Right now, they're taking on the USCAA and NAIA Sun Conference Florida National University Conquistadors. As far as I understand, these two teams have never met on the soccer field, so this is the first matchup. The Conquistadors come in with a record of 1-1. They've had 4 games either postponed till the spring or canceled completely due to the COVID situations, and a number of their players unable to make it up to Jacksonville for today's competition. Head coach of the Conquistadors, Mr. Rui da Silva, he is assisted by Lucas Benchamal, Adriano Laber, Matthias Carvalho, and Leonardo Jasavas. The athletic director of Florida National University, Mr. Ryan Raposo, and the sports information directors, Mr. Paul Dodson. Meanwhile, the Eagles come into today's play with a record of 3-8. 3-3 in South Region competition. They have defeated Johnson University of Florida twice and Toccoa Falls College once. Their last South Region matchup was a 2-0 loss to Bob Jones University. They have played Bob Jones twice, and Pensacola Christian a 2-1 score, not 1-0, but a very close game as all the teams are ready to head to Pensacola for next week's South Region tournament. But unfinished business right here. It is a very, very windy Thursday afternoon, 89 degrees with the humidity up to the mid-90s and the winds gusting up to 16 miles per hour from the southwest, which means from the right to the left across your screen and kind of diagonal in toward the center of the field. And we are underway. The Conquistadors wearing those gold jerseys with the white shorts. Paris Reagan almost got to the ball ahead of goalkeeper Victor Ruiz Lasso. He's a starting goalkeeper this afternoon. Conquistadors are going from the right to the left, and we welcome all our FNU fans from South Florida and beyond. Thanks for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. That was a really long pass to Manuel Rodriguez. He heads up to the top of the box, tries to get off the shot, lost his footing, and could not regroup in time to get off another shot. Eagles wearing the home royal blues with the white numbers and the trim. They're going from the left to the right. Conquistadors work it back to the top of the box. Good tight defense by the Eagles, forcing them outside to try to set up another chance to set up a shot. All the way across the far side of the field. Conquistadors back up and again try to set up another opportunity. Eagles have a good, strong defense. And that's Nick Lockridge who leads that defense, clearing the ball away from the scoring area. And now the Eagles looking to advance to the offensive side of the field, but the ball gets away and a collision. Francisco Creamy is able to take possession. He gets inside the box, and the Eagles are there to clear it away. DeClan Owens sends it to the outside. Battle for the ball. Hilbert against Rodriguez. Aliki Hilbert comes away with possession. Then the ball stolen by Gregorio Morganti. Just outside the box, a lot of action in the early going. Cross pass to the other side of the penalty area. This one bumped up into the air, and the junior Trey Nieves pulls this one down, and we get a chance to see the big right foot of junior Trey Nieves. Now he's kicking into the wind and still gets off a terrific line drive, and the header off Leonardo Osorio heads out of bounds to the far side, and the Eagles will have the throw in. Only about 2.5 minutes in case you're just joining us. Had a little bit of a late start. Nick Lockridge at midfield tries to send it upfield, but it hit off the back of an FNU player. That's Evan Hasbrook, who will draw the whistle, and will have a free kick for TBC. Conquistadors are not done after today. They're going to play in the spring. Particularly, this is their final fall season game. They'll be back on the field February 10th against Kaiser University. Hasbrook with a big boot. Low line drive knocked down. Tomas Casavilla. But Hasbrook gets the ball back at midfield. Paris Reagan, the leading scorer for Trinity Baptist College, comes into today's play with 8 goals. Blas Alfredo Barrancos, 2 goals for the Conquistadors. Again, they've had only a couple of games. They are 1-1 so far. They have played Kaiser University and St. Thomas University, and they shut out St. Thomas 3-0. That one hits off the official. Battle for the ball. Pablo Garcia gets a foot on it. But FNU is able to get the possession right back. Tell you, when the sun gets behind the clouds, it feels great out here. Nick Lockridge using the header once again. But when that sun peaks out, it starts to feel very warm, and the wet field from all the rain makes it really humid here at Talon Field. That one goes out of bounds off the foot of Nick Lockridge, and we'll have our first corner kick of the afternoon. Very, very quick corner kick, tap in, and this one sent toward the top of the box. Over the head shot, and that one nearly got in. It missed the crossbar. And if I saw that correctly, that was Blas Barrancos with the fancy footwork, and he very nearly got it inside the top of the goal. That one just missed. Might have even scraped the top of the crossbar. Goalkeeper Trey Nieves has 44 goals allowed and 78 saves on the season in 11 games in the net. Victor Ruiz Lasso, no goals allowed, 3 saves. He has split time with Juan Formozel, who we may get to see a little later on, who has allowed 5 goals and saved 3. This one heads toward the corner, and that will go out of bounds and a throw-in for TBC. Victor Lasso, 5'10" junior from Quito, Ecuador. He's the starting goalkeeper this afternoon for head coach Mr. Rui da Silva. Nieves will keep this one on the ground and give a big boot towards midfield, knocked down by Gregorio Morganti. Morganti takes the pass right back, sends this one toward the box. Inside the box, but Nieves will beat everyone to the ball. Trey Nieves, his first season with Trinity Baptist College, has done a very nice job. He is a junior. And Trey hails from Leominster, Massachusetts. Mr. Christopher Lockridge cheering on the TBC Eagles. Rodrigo Festuccia letting us know he's watching. Hopefully I'm pronouncing these names correctly. Joko Dome Dali, thank you for letting us know you're watching. No score in case you're just joining us. We've played about 7 minutes. Conquistadors have had ball control on their offensive side of the field for the most part. And there's a pass toward the corner to Manuel Rodriguez. He gets inside the box, fires, gets under it, and puts that one well over the crossbar. First attempt of the afternoon for Manuel Rodriguez. FNU has fired off 2. TBC yet to get off a shot. Nathan Williams wears number 10. He's the gentleman down there on the left side near Trey Nieves on your screen. Nieves taps it to Lockridge, and the Eagles will try to set up a chance to advance into scoring position. That is Nathan Williams with the ball, and he passes it off to Lockridge. Long pass towards midfield, all the way across and out of the reach of Connor Barton, so a throw-in for Florida National. Loose ball, Paris Reagan giving chase, but he'll not get there in time. He keeps on the aggression, however. We have a 20% chance of rain right now in the forecast. Long pass toward Manuel Rodriguez. He's able to keep this one inbounds. Gets inside the backs. Williams on the defense, and Williams will tap the ball to his goalkeeper. Nice job by the senior. Forecast calls for the rain chances to increase throughout the game until around 50% at 6 p.m., which is likely the time approximate that this game will come to an end. Hopefully it will hold off until we finish things up here on the field. Conquistadors again get well inside the scoring area, and Trey Nieves slides, gets himself between the attacker and the ball, and picks up the sphere. Another big punt, this one into the wind, but still makes it past the halfway mark. Second half, he'll be punting that ball with the wind. Eager to see how far that thing will travel then. Conquistadors backfield. Bautista Dominguez with possession. Gets it right in front of us to Martin Marwan. Long pass all the way across the field. Going up the right sideline to the corner, looking for Leonardo Osorio. He tracks it down in the corner. Tries to dribble his way inside the box, and nice sliding tackle by Connor Barton. Turn and fire at the goal. If I saw that correctly, Santiago Lianis wearing number 8 with the shot. And the first save of the afternoon for Trey Nieves. Connor Barton draws some attention from the official, and he's going to head over to the trainer's area. Mr. Ron Meza, our trainer here at TBC. Eddie Young comes over to the scorer's table. He will check in. Eagles have 1 substitute. Conquistadors have 3 available today. So let's hope Barton is all right. Looks like it may be a right ankle. Nieves waiting for the ball from the official, and we are ready to resume play. High kick right at midfield, hits off the body of Marijuan, and we have a whistle, and Trinity Baptist will get the free kick on the body check, called against number 6, Martine Marijuan. Evan Hasbrook will get us back underway in just a moment. Hasbrook allowing his teammates to get into position. Now he is ready. And a big boot in front of the goal. The wind might have knocked that one down and pushed it to the side a little bit, and this one goes out of bounds. And that will be a goal kick for Lasso. Lasso will head this one back to the sideline. Bautista Dominguez to the sidelines to Marijuan. Conquistadors on the move. Declan Owen comes up from behind. Eagles trying to steal the possession. Nathan Williams wins that race for the loose ball, but then has it knocked away. Now on the move across the field, Creamy fires off the shot. Nick Lockridge got a foot on it to keep it away from the goal, and this one goes out of bounds for a corner kick. So credit the defensive play to Nick Lockridge. Yvonne Labrador, Eden Harris letting us know they're watching. Miss Kenya Harris as well, cheering on the Hilbert family and the TBC Eagles. So Elite Gay, you have some fans watching. Cross pass in front of the net. Header attempt. This one is knocked away, and then the shot on the volley attempted by backfielder Bautista Dominguez, but he got under it, got it over the goal. His first attempt of the afternoon. FNU has taken 4 shots. Eagles yet to fire one off, as this one goes out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Florida National. Garcia takes the header from Hasbrook. Nazir Guanipa will be brought down from behind. That is a foul called against Leonardo Osorio, and the Eagles have a free kick near midfield. Right now it is a beautiful Thursday afternoon. There are just a few dark clouds surrounding the field, but overhead bright blue skies and beautiful puffy white clouds. Garcia gives this one up to Diaz, and the Conquistadors steal the possession. Lockridge knocks this one out of bounds, and that allows the defense to get back into position. Dan Robertson, the head coach of the TBC Eagles, first year out of Clarks Summit University. He's assisted by Brenner Pittman. The athletic director of Trinity Baptist College, Coach John D. Jones. I, Ray Bureau, am the sports information director, and our game day coordinator is Josh Louis Jackson. Our official scorekeeper is Reese Johnson, doing the honors this afternoon. Long pass all the way up the field. Gentlemen from each team giving chase. It's won by Leonese. Tried to get it inside, and that one hit off the foot. He's trying to get a little more power into that pass, and he had a man open in front of the goal. Nieves is able to pick that one up and punt it past midfield. Garcia to Leaky Hilbert. Hasbrook has a man coming up from behind. Nieves hits Williams. The wind has shifted direction. It's now blowing from behind us, more across the field. Hasbrook right in front of us. Hits Owen. And the pass towards Hilbert. One man to beat. Oh, but that race is won by Alasso, who comes out of the goal to clear that one away. Risky but effective play by the Conquistadors goalkeeper. Paris Reagan was right there in front of that, waiting for the pass. Alasso beat the man to the ball, knocked it out of bounds. Opportunity for Trinity Baptist with a throw-in well into the offensive side of the field. Loose ball is grabbed by Casavilla. He will dribble his way towards midfield, and Florida National will send it back and allow their attackers to get upfield. All the way across the field. And controlled well by Marijuan. Nice touch pass from Creamy to the outside. Rodriguez momentarily lost control. Got it right back. Tried to find a man in the middle of the field, but the Eagles were there with the defense. Turn and fire, and a goal. And the Conquistadors lead 1-0. Goal scored. Blas Barrancos, his second opportunity, and this time he connects with about 27 minutes left, and the assist from Gregorio Morganti. So it took about 22 minutes for the first goal of the game, and that belongs to Blas Alfredo Barrancos. Broncos, freshman forward from Buenos Aires, Argentina. We saw him do that over-the-head scissor kick attempt earlier in the half. Now he connects, and he put a good, powerful shot right into the right post, just inside. Nieves made a great effort. That ball was just barely out of his reach. Reagan giving chase, but Lasso able to keep it away from the Eagles' attack. Conquistador defense able to keep Trinity from getting off the shot. Lasso's pass knocked down by Hilbert, but it hit off his foot a little bit too strongly. 1-0 Florida National, in case you're just joining us. Just a couple minutes shy of the midway point of the first half as this one rolls out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for TBC. Wind has picked up 16 miles per hour when we started. It's a little bit closer to 20, I would assume, at this point. Fact check of the forecast says the winds have picked up to 22 miles per hour. And they're kind of swirling and changing directions on us. Over at the far sideline, sent to the middle of the field. Guanipa hits Reagan. Reagan finds Guanipa up the left side, and a good sliding tackle by a Conquistador defender. Tomas Casavilla making a really nice play. Throw in for the Eagles. Conquistadors with the interception, and now the chance to advance. Pass to Osario. He gets to the right side. Lockridge gets between him and the ball, and that ball went out of bounds, so nice defense by Nick Lockridge. Lockridge from Melbourne, Florida. Sophomore, his second year here at TBC. That's a big man, 6'6". We'll see him come up and take charge on the offensive side when given that opportunity. He is one of the better defenders in the entire South region. This one stays inbounds. Rodriguez able to get it back to Morganti. FNU gets the ball back toward the middle of the field, now just outside the top of the box. Hilbert with the steal. Ball batted around and grabbed by FNU before Nathan Williams sends it our way. Oh, what a play there by Mr. Ron Meza. That was headed right for Reese. Reese, you've been a soccer ball magnet this week. Had one come right at you at the end of last week, then again yesterday, and now that one was headed right towards you as well. Hey, won a game, he says. Yep. Thomas Casavilla will take the free kick. Didn't see what the call was for, but the Eagles will set up a 5-man wall. They'll back up the required 10 yards. Now a 4-man wall, and taking the kick will be Casavilla. He fires it off and right into the hands of Nieves. So a shot on goal and a save for Nieves, his second. 1-0, Florida National leads. I remember yesterday you made that play with some fancy footwork, and that ball come right at you. He says luck, but we know better. Here's another one heading our way, right at me this time, and it hit the speaker. And that one sails out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. And that whistle means the first half water break with the score. Florida National 1, Trinity Baptist nothing. About 22 and a half minutes remaining. Once we resume play, we'll pause right here, and we'll be back when the gentlemen take the field on TBC Eagles. Gentlemen are resuming play with the Conquistadors leading 1-0 coming out of the water break. And Coach Jones standing next to me. Coach, we got viewers from Argentina letting us know they're watching their friends and family down there on the field. Some of the players aren't able to leave their countries at this time to join the Conquistadors, but they're cheering on their teammates. Matias Leonese, Juan Carlos, Mr. Joaquin Rico is in Argentina checking out the live feed. There's a long pass upfield to Manuel Rodriguez inside the box to the left side. Lockridge on the defense. He gets around Lockridge, but Lockridge forced him to back it up momentarily. Shot attempt knocked down, and Xavier Diaz goes down as the ball hit off him and rolled out of bounds. And Eagles already without Connor Barton at the moment. He's no longer at the table, so it looks like he'll be all right. And Eagles, both the men's and the women's team, have been battered by injuries all season long. This is Xavier Diaz, a gentleman down. He's sitting up now. Looks like he's going to be just fine. Tell you, these are tough young men out there on the field. Well, Diaz is going to walk slowly over towards midfield. Connor Barton is over back at the bench. Hopefully he'll be all right and be able to resume play a little bit later on. But for the moment, TBC is going to go with 10. Okay. So Diaz will get some attention from Mr. Ron Mezzer, our athletic certified trainer. And we'll have a corner kick all the way across the field for Florida National. Players just awaiting the whistle. And we'll be back underway in just a bit. Mr. Daniel Chadkowski cheering on Blas Barrancos. Well, Daniel, I hope you're able to see that goal that he scored just a couple of minutes ago. Back underway. Shot attempt by Gama was knocked down. Lockridge able to get possession for the Eagles. And that ball gets away from TBC, and Florida National will have another chance to make an advance. They move the ball very quickly, make good, solid passes, get up the field in a hurry, and this one looks like it was intended for Rodriguez, but out of his reach and out of bounds. That deflected off a TBC player, so that will be a corner kick for the Conquistadors. One nothing. Florida National leads. The only goal so far, Blas Barrancos in minute 22. Bautista Dominguez sends this one right up at the top of the net, and it nearly curved in. That rolls all the way to the far side. Young's pass knocked down. He was trying to get it to Paris Reagan at midfield. Battle for the ball, won by FNU. And a pass towards Dominguez. Dominguez gets it back to Rodriguez. He fires one off from long range. He was about 35 yards away, and a hard one-hopper right at Nieves. So for Trey Nieves, his third save. Rodriguez's second attempt, first on goal. Garcia guarded by Rodriguez, and Rodriguez comes away with the ball. Back near midfield, Dominguez finds Morganti, and they work the ball to the left side. Morganti takes the pass back. Garcia on the defense of Dominguez, and he hits Rodriguez toward the corner. Santiago Leonese gets it inside the net, or gets it inside the box, rather. Shot attempt, hit the post, rebound, and a goal for the Conquistadors. And on the rebound, Blas Barrancos picks up his second goal of the afternoon. Nieves had to come to the outside to make the play, and as the ball rebounded, the open net tapped in by Barrancos, and the Conquistadors lead 2-0. About 17 and a half minutes remaining. 2-0 in favor of Florida National University. Up the left side to Manuel Rodriguez. Guarded by Hilbert. Action outside the box. Garcia comes up from behind. Morganti fired one off. It hit the back of an Eagles defender. Sliding play across the field. Eddie Young is able to force the ball away, and Guanipa picks it up, and his pass just out of the reach of Reagan. And the Conquistadors will back it up to the goalkeeper Lasso, who's well outside the box, but he's able to keep the ball alive. And Florida National using their speed to get back upfield in a hurry. The pass inside the box and just out of the reach of Francisco Creamy. And Nieves is able to beat him to the ball. High punt. The wind's pushing it toward the sideline. And this will be inbounds. And Leonese able to find help in Marawan, and the Conquistadors toward the middle of the field to try to set up another advance. Mr. Facundo Castro letting us know he's watching. Conquistadors all the way across the field. Taking their time, setting up a chance to advance, and on the move now, and a long pass upfield towards Barrancos, but he will be called offsides. He got beyond the defense, and it was one-on-one with Trey Nieves, but he was a little bit too far past the last man on the defensive line. Reagan knocks that one down, looks for Garcia, but that pass is stolen away. Dominguez looks for Rodriguez. Just outside the box, Williams getting on, and Williams able to force Rodriguez to change his shot approach, and Williams comes away with the steal. Long pass toward Reagan. Marawan beats Reagan to the ball. Advance upfield and a pass toward the side of the box. Guanipa coming up from behind. Watch out. And the shot goes over the head of Trey Nieves. And a goal for the Conquistadors, who lead now 3-0. Francisco Creamy with his first score of the afternoon. $3-0, Florida National leads. About 14 minutes remaining until halftime. Guanipa to the far side. Ball nearly stolen away, and it gets away from the Eagles and picked up by the Conquistadors. All the way across the field, right in front of the bleachers. And Florida National will back it up to midfield and try to set up another advance. Up the left sideline goes Santiago Leonese, and defense gets back, forces them to back it up. Long pass towards midfield. This one toward the corner. Hasbrook able to head it back up just a bit. And Florida National slow things down at midfield before they make their advance back in towards scoring position. Morganti to the left side. Leonese dribbles, gives it up to Barrancos. Barrancos fires toward the right post and pulled it just a little bit wide. That'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. His fourth attempt, 2 successful. And Trey Nieves with the wind almost calmed all the way down. He'll tap this one to Lockridge. Barrancos at the top of the box. Gives it up to Dominguez. Loose ball grabbed by Hasbrook and cleared towards midfield. Reagan sends it to the far side to Nazir Guanipa. Guanipa looking for Reagan up the left side. Reagan beats his man to the ball. Just outside the box, turns toward Hilbert, and a header away. Martin Marawan got there and kept the ball away from Hilbert. Loose ball, Reagan shoots and scores, but he might be called offsides. That'll take the goal off the board as Reagan called for the offsides. Good aggressive play by the Eagles. And a tough break for TBC. And that'll be a free kick for the Conquistadors. Right in front of us is Leonese, and he finds Rodriguez up the left side. All the way across the field. Fielded by Constantino Higa, if I'm seeing that correctly. Nicholas Gama. And this one by Osario, keeping the ball away from Pablo Garcia. Sends it inside the box. Nieves comes out, knocks the ball away from Creamy, and Nieves, some good defensive play. And we have a new man ready to enter field to play. Patrico Amoris waits right there at the sideline for the official to call him onto the field. Williams hits Declan Owen. Lockridge dribbles towards midfield. Garcia takes the pass inside the circle. Lockridge crosses midfield, gets by his man, and his pass, though, knocked down and intercepted. Gama got his foot on the ball, and the Conquistadors, with possession, will back it up. Right in front of us now, Conquistadors get the ball upfield to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to get around Williams. He does. He's outside the box in the semicircle. He fires, and that one is directed right at Trey Nieves. His fourth save for Rodriguez, his third shot, second on goal. All the way down the field and into the possession of Victor Lasso. FNU slows things down a bit. Now the long pass to the near side, and really nice control by Leonese, and he gets the ball to Rodriguez. At midfield is Dominguez. To the right side, Guanipa is able to knock that one away from the attacker, and he'll give it up to Nieves. He'll send this one into the wind, and that one gets blown out of bounds. Substitution now. We'll see our first look at Patrico Amores. He heads onto the field. He wears number 7. Patrico Amores from Quito, Ecuador. Freshman midfielder for Coach De Silva. Just under 8 minutes remaining. 3-0 Florida National leads. 8 minutes in the first half, that is. Owen collides with Morganti, and Owen will be called for the block and a direct free kick for the Conquistadors. Hello to Mr. Felo Alegre, Santiago Macenti. Appreciate you letting us know you're watching here on TBC Eagles. Barrancos is lined up to take the kick. Bautista Dominguez there. Try to make it tough to see who's actually going to fire this one off. And the official's going to talk to the Eagles defenders, make sure they're lined up correctly. It will be Dominguez taking the free kick. The approach, and this one toward the goal, and got under it and put it over the crossbar. He was going for the score. So the second shot attempt of the afternoon for Bautista Dominguez. Nieves wastes no time getting the ball back into play. Six minutes left until the intermission. Williams, guarded by Rodriguez, finds Hasbrook on the near sideline, and a couple of raindrops now starting to fall. And this one goes out of bounds. Eagles will have the throw in on the offensive side of the field. Just a couple of drops, that's all we've gotten. Hopefully the rain that's forecast for later on will hold off until we're finished. Last thing we want to do is have to stop the broadcast. Field's already wet enough, Reese. We had that mudslide yesterday at the women's game and had a chance to dry off some with the nice warm temperatures today. Nathan Williams sends this one toward the box and a little bit out of the reach of Garcia and pulled down by Victor Lasso, and that's going to be halftime. Well, a little bit less time than we thought, and that brings us to the intermission with the score: Florida National University 3, Trinity Baptist College nothing. 2 goals scored by Blas Alfredo Barrancos and a third one by Francisco Creamy. Well, we'll pause here. In just a couple of minutes, we're going to have our senior ceremony. Assistant coach Brenner Pittman will do the honors as they talk about Nathan Williams. We'll turn the audio back on at that time so our TBC Eagles fans can help us honor senior Nathan Williams. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
we are recognizing our lone senior, Mr. Nathan Williams. Nathan Williams is escorted by his father, Nathan Williams Sr., and his mother, Monica Woodward. BJ's life verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. BJ attended Palatka High School and has served as the men's soccer captain at Trinity Baptist College for the past 2 years. His major is in business management. After graduation, BJ plans on continuing playing soccer with Interjacks FC in the UPSL division, as well as working on getting a coaching license and somewhere down the line starting up a youth soccer club in his hometown of Palatka, Florida. Some of BJ's most special memories with the team over his past 4 years. Nothing beats the road trips with the whole van vibing to a different genre of music being played. These are the memories that I will cherish forever and always. This team is like my extended family, and I value the friendships that I've made throughout this journey, from the numerous hours spent during and after training, the birthday tunnels, road jams, FIFA tournaments, and so much more. I want to thank everyone that I crossed paths with throughout this short time here. I wouldn't trade the experience I was able to gain from a soccer player to being a better follower of Jesus Christ. Congratulations, BJ.
Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College as we're getting ready for the second half between the Conquistadors and the Eagles. Trinity Baptist playing in its regular season finale. Coaches and officials agreed to start the second half early as the skies have started to darken very quickly right after Nathan's senior ceremony. Rain not far away, so they're going to try to get in as much soccer as possible. We took some time to try to cover things up, and only if we have to, please understand if we have to shut down as the rain gets any closer. We use electronics out here in the rain. We don't want to risk anything happening to them. I'm told by Mr. Santiago Vicente that Santiago Leones in Argentina is known as El Chichichuri. Thank you for that tidbit, Mr. Vicente. Gracia Educacion cheering on Los Barrancos, who has scored a couple of times already. A lot of names popping up. May not be able to get to all of them, but thank you as always for letting us know you're watching us here on the live feed. A good interaction, good viewership going on here this afternoon. And that wind, hopefully it's not interfering too much with the audio and the video as the weather starts to threaten a little bit more. Second half now underway. Eagles with the kickoff. Again, a 3-0 score for Florida National University. Minute 22 and minute 28 from Los Barrancos. Those goals were the first two. And then in minute 30, Francisco Creamy connected, and that's been the scoring summary here this afternoon. 70 minutes is necessary for it to be counted as an official game. Paris Reagan on the move, inside the box, shot and knocked down, and a save by Victor Ruiz Lasso. Best opportunity the Eagles have had. They got one in the net near the end of the first half, but nullified by an offsides call, and Paris Reagan got around his defender, used his speed, and shot the ball very well, but a little bit of a dive by Lasso kept that one from connecting. Another pass upfield, but headed away this time by Casavilla. So we have to play 25 minutes of this second half for the game to count officially. We checked the radar. No lightning in the area, but again, the skies darkened up very quickly. You know, lightning can travel. If there's any sign of it, we'll probably call it quits. And again, if necessary, we will have to shut down, so please understand if that happens, even if the gentlemen do continue to play. Garcia at midfield finds Reagan. Reagan sends it towards Guanipa, but the goalkeeper's coming out, and this time, not Lasso. Did not notice the change as we were resetting a lot of our equipment. Juan Manuel Firmacel is in the goal now for Florida National University. So he was the one who had the save on the shot from Paris Reagan. Firmacel, 5 goals allowed, 3 saves. Again, the Conquistadors have gotten to play only 2 games before today. They'll have some more come February. Dominguez on the move, gives it up outside to Higa. Trinity defense gets back quickly, and a shot fired away, blocked by Nathan Williams. Bautista Dominguez with his 3rd attempt of the afternoon. This is Higa getting the ball inside. Crema fires, gets under it, and knocks it over the crossbar, and now the rain is starting to fall. First thing we'll do is close down the computer. Now the rain is starting to come even harder. And the wind is blowing that almost sideways. Nick Lockridge finds Nathan Williams. Conquistadors on the move. The shot taken and blocked by Trey Nieves. And with the weather, it's a little tough to see all the way across the field who took that shot. Who took that shot? That was Manuel Rodriguez with that shot attempt. And the rain really coming down now. We may have to close down in just a minute. I don't see them playing anymore. Cross pass inside. I'm not sure how much longer we can continue. We're going to shut this down on the broadcast. Well, we're going to let you keep watching as long as possible. A tiny bit of an ease up. Reagan cross inside looking for Guanipa, and that one is grabbed by the goalkeeper. Well, it has eased up a little bit. Still coming down pretty hard, however. Running out of tent room as we're joined by people trying to stay out of the rain. Well, Coach De Silva, good to see you again. Got a chance to meet Coach De Silva before the ball game. Well, my score sheet is soaked. I'm not able to see that anymore. Higa inside the box at the right side. A shot attempt and a great diving save by Trey Nieves. That was Baracos with that sliding. Right at midfield, Conquistadors pass the ball toward the far side. Of course, the rain and the wind have both really picked up now. Conquistadors on the move. All the way to the right sideline. Marijuana guarded by Declan Owen. Xavier Diaz and Hilbert is able to get there in time and knock the ball out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for the Conquistadors. Dominguez fires one off and misses high and over the crossbar. And a goal kick coming up for the Eagles. Hasbrook sends this ball well past midfield, but knocked down by the Florida National defense. Guanipa gains possession, was looking for Reagan, but misdirected this one out of bounds. And we have a whistle across the field as that'll be a throw-in for Florida National. Well, the rain has eased up and quite a bit at the moment. It slowed down almost as suddenly as it began. Hasbrook with the header. Dominguez hits Rodriguez to the right side and gets the ball right back. Conquistadors looking to add to their 3-0 lead. Garcia with the steal towards midfield, and that one intercepted. Owen with the sliding steal. But the Conquistadors get right back on top of the ball, and we have a whistle. That'll be a foul called on Garcia, and Florida National wastes no time getting the ball back into play. Well, about 36 minutes remaining. 3-0 Florida National leads. Lockridge on the defense. Loose ball in front of the goalkeeper, and Nieves. Oh, no! Tough luck for the Eagles as Nieves tried to clear that one away. That one hit off Blas Barrancos, and he's going to get credit for a goal. Let's hope he's all right. But Blas with his third goal of the afternoon. Nieves tried to clear that one away, and the aggressiveness by Barrancos got the goal, but let's hope he's all right. That's a tough young man out there. He's going to stay on the field. And everything's starting to howl once again. Higa at the near sideline sends this one inside. Barrancos trying to get around, turns and fires, knocked down by Trey Nieves. Well, Barrancos being very aggressive once again, and Nieves equal to that task. That one sails out of bounds, and that will be a throw-in for Florida National. I'll tell you, in my playing days, I'd have loved to be out there on the field right now. Not at 50 years old, however. I remember playing a midnight baseball game in the rain. Of course, at age 14, that's a lot of fun. Long boot up towards Nieves inside the box. And that one's out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in. Florida National with possession. Juan Manuel Firmacel doing the goalkeeping in the second half, and that's him with the pass to his backfield. Got a really nice save on a hard drive shot from Paris Reagan. To the near sideline, but Hilbert gets his body in front of the ball. Conquistadors able to reclaim possession, however. This one sent to Higa on the near sideline. Great sliding tackle from Nick Lockridge. Lockridge using his height to knock that one up into the air. And Aliki Hilbert with the defensive play. Out of bounds and a throw-in for the Conquistadors. Good job. Good job, Doctor. You guys look good. Higa sends it back towards midfield. Santiago Leonese finds a man all the way across the field, then takes the pass right back. Higa looking for Marwan, and Marwan's pass attempt toward the inside knocked out of bounds. That'll be a corner kick for Florida National. Well, the field was starting to dry up a little bit earlier today. I don't think that's going to happen now. Higa Higa takes the corner kick pass just outside the box, fires right at Nieves, knocks that one down and picks it up before another attacker can make a rebounded shot. Well, my score sheets they're gone. Had to put the computer away, so I myself have lost track of who's done exactly what. But Nieves has done a really nice job in the goal once again. Up the field, Leonese sends this one. Lockridge getting back on the defense. Turn and fire and a diving catch save. Manuel Rodriguez taking another shot on goal, and Nieves with a terrific dive. Big punt past midfield. We're down to a light sprinkle right now, but it's been off and on like a light switch throughout the second half. Hilbert with the interception, a man coming up from behind. Owen able to get to the ball in time. He finds Reagan, one man to beat. Reagan, he's a left footer, the shot. Oh, he missed wide to the right. A great opportunity for the Eagles. Paris Reagan got the shot off, but this one pulled a little to the right and out of bounds for the goal kick. Great ball movement by the TBC Eagles. Paris Reagan leads the Eagles with 8 goals on the season. Had a couple of opportunities within the last few minutes. Conquistadors get the ball upfield very quickly. This is Nicholas Gama right in front of us, and he sends this one at midfield. Trico Morris finds a man out the outside. Ball sent back to the middle. Lockridge knocked it down momentarily, but Higa has possession. Cleared away by Declan Owen. Dominguez just outside the box. Pass and a fire. That one curved away from the goal. Well, Reese, we lost our friends as the wind died down. We were very popular a few minutes ago. There's a Morris trying to get inside. Has a man open, and the shot attempt taken by Costantino Higa, but he got under it and popped it up over the crossbar. Had an opportunity. Tried to volley that one in and got the bottom of the ball. Well, I think I see the sun peeking out from behind those dark clouds now. Hopefully the rain has subsided for the rest of the game. And collision as Nathan Williams goes down. That's it. And Williams is up and he's all right. Well, the good news is Nathan got his senior ceremony before the rain came, so didn't rain on his parade. Usually I don't like cliches, but it seemed to fit here. So Nick Lockridge will await the whistle, and there we go, back underway. Hasbrook, a long pass towards Guanipa. Racing with Casavilla for the ball. Casavilla gets there first. He'll send this one into the box, and the defense stops the potential attack of the Eagles. Sun is coming back out and lighting up the field very nicely right now. There's a long pass toward the corner. This is Barrancos. He takes the shot. Trey Nieves with another rolling save. Well, looks like the rain might be ending. bright sunshine and nothing falling from the sky as we speak right now. Conquistadors in the backfield. They're at a point now they could start to work down the clock. We have about 27 minutes remaining. 4-0 in favor of Florida National. Pass towards Rodriguez. Gets around one defender, drives inside the box, fires, and punched away by Trey Nieves. That was an excellent drive, excellent shot, and an excellent save by the goalkeeper. Rodriguez really struck that one very solidly, and Nieves, the one-handed punch save to keep that one out of the net. So it'll be a corner kick for Florida National. Higa will take the corner kick and just tap it back into play. Pass inside the box. Header onto the ground. Loose ball, and Higa again fires but gets under this one. Well, Constantino Higa, been a busy man in this second half. Couple of opportunities. This is a final regular season game for all of Trinity Baptist College soccer. No, actually no. Women's soccer plays at Florida College. That'll be tomorrow night. And we have a foul call. Now, was he in the box? That's going to go against Aliki Hilbert. Question is, where was he when the call was made? And that looks like that's going to be a penalty kick for Florida National. Just a little bit inside the box is the call. And it's going to be Constantine Higa, number 2, taking the shot. It's pretty much a guessing game for the goalkeeper on a PK. If he waits too long, that ball could be by him. Higa makes his approach, the shot, and the goal. Right in the middle, top of the net. And the Conquistadors lead 5-0. So Higa's had a couple of opportunities, and now he has scored his first goal of the game. And Coach De Silva says Higa is returning from surgery on both his knees, and as you just saw, his teammates congratulating him. Probably had to miss a lot of time, and he looks like he loves playing the game. So congratulations to Constantine Higa. Thank you, Coach, for the information. And we have hit the second half water break, and we'll pause here. Florida National 5, TBC nothing. Minutes remaining. Florida National leads 5-0. Constantino Higa with that last goal with the penalty kick right before the water break. Run. Back underway again, just under 24 minutes remaining. Look at this really nice rainbow that's come out following the wet stuff. Of course, the rainbow gods promise never to flood the entire earth again. Guanipa up the right side. Slows it down, allows his teammates to get upfield, but then the defense able to make the steal. Long pass towards Rodriguez, trying to get around Nathan Williams. And a whistle. And as the two gentlemen collide, and we'll see what the final call is. Williams down, still down. Hopefully he's all right. Williams now sitting up. That's a good sign. And back onto his feet. This is his final home game. He doesn't want to come out. Eagles with 11. Connor Barton looks like he came out in the first half. Looks like he may not be returning. So Hasbrook just waiting for the whistle to get back underway. And Hasbrook with a long pass upfield, just out of the reach of Reagan. Garcia able to reclaim possession for TBC. Eagles back this one up to Nieves. Lockridge hits Owen, and the pass to Diaz. Diaz down momentarily, looking for a call he's not going to get. And Florida National will send this one back to the keeper. Lockridge comes up from the backfield, makes an advance, and his pass intended for Reagan taken away. Osorio with the defense, and now Florida National trying to advance back to the offensive side. Pass to the left side to Amoris. Loose ball sent all the way toward the goal from almost midfield, and Trey Nieves with the save. I think that was Manuel Rodriguez, if I saw that correctly. He was at the edge of the midfield circle and put a whole lot of mustard on it. That one stays inbounds. Diaz has that pass knocked down off Hilbert. Here's Rodriguez up the right side of the box. Cross pass all the way across the field and chased down by Creamy. Creamy now trying to work his way inside. Gets past a defender, goes down, and the ball rolls out of bounds. At wet field, he might have lost his footing. And a goal kick for the TBC Eagles. Williams touches it back to Nieves. And now Lockridge will send this one upfield. Off Owen towards Young. And this one batted up into the air. Battle for the ball between Garcia and Dominguez comes away with the possession. Reagan looking for Guanipa, but the pass a little bit out of the reach. And Florida National able to reclaim possession. 19 minutes to go. Pass to the near side. This is Leonardo Osorio. Dominguez takes the pass, sends it up to Higa. And Rodriguez, we just saw his big leg a moment ago going from near midfield toward the goal. Pass to the right side. Marawan outside the box, sends it back toward the center and overshoots his target. But Florida National able to hold on to the ball. One thing the rain did was cool things off. Temperature-wise, it's beautiful out here. A little dark cover cloud now, but not the rain clouds that we saw come in a hurry during halftime. Over near the corner, Eddie Young on the defense. Hasbrook comes in and forces the Conquistadors to send the ball to the right side. Higa fires on the pass and again got under one, and that one over the crossbar. Goal kick for the TBC Eagles. 17 and a half minutes left. 5-0 Florida National. And we're looking forward to the start of the basketball season next week. Both the women and the men are on the home court for their official season openers against Trinity College of Florida. So we're starting off the 2021 season with a South Region game. The women will tip off at 6 o'clock. The gentlemen are scheduled to follow at 8. Lockridge coming up from behind of Higa. Forces Higa to redirect. Now the shot pulled wide to the left. That was Francisco Creamy. Had an opportunity but pulled it wide, and a goal kick for the TBC Eagles. Again, that is next Friday night, November 6th, the start of Trinity Baptist College basketball. Then on Saturday the 7th, apparently, Reese, I saw that wrong. That's a goal. From my view, it looked like it went wide to the post. That ball snuck in, however, and I missed that. Nothing to say about it. So 6-0, goal scored by Francisco Creamy. To the right side. Marawan guarded by Hilbert. Diaz sends this one toward the middle and rolls over toward the left side. Leonese and Osorio. And now Amores over near the corner, gets around his defender, turns and fires, knocked down and cleared by Declan Owen. Guanipa almost took the ball away, lost possession, and Osorio now all the way across the field, dribbling toward the sideline. Higa guarded by Diaz, gets around his defender, and contact, no call. Ball still in play. Garcia sends this one toward midfield, and it's knocked down by Patrico Amores. Back towards midfield. Casavilla sends this one to the far side. Conquistadors slowing things down near midfield. Now they make their move, and Nathan Williams clears this one back up. High fly ball. Nieves comes out of the net. And a big, beautiful punt as there's hardly any wind at the moment. I'd like to see how well he can kick some field goals. Jaguars have used 6 field goal kickers this season. Osorio sends this one upfield. Rodriguez battling with Lockridge. He comes away with the ball. Marijuana sends this one back toward the middle. Up front to Dominguez, a little bit outside the box. Now to the right side. Higa controls the ball, backs it up. Owen beats his man to the ball, finds Guanipa all alone at midfield. Guanipa looking for Reagan. Reagan on the move, takes the shot and got under it and put it over the crossbar. So Paris Reagan, an opportunity. That one goes up high, and a goal kick for Florida National. Conquistadors just tap the ball back into play. Now an official's talking with a gentleman from each team at midfield. And a yellow card has come out of the pocket. Bautista Dominguez for Florida National and Xavier Diaz for Trinity Baptist College. Both charged with the yellow card. That stopped the clock with about 12 and a half left to go. Los Barrancos over to the scorer's table. Has had himself a really nice afternoon. He'll be coming back onto the field at the next opportunity. Los has scored 3 times here. Conquistadors lead 6-0. 12 minutes left on the clock. Conquistadors approaching midfield. And a long pass headed towards Marijuana. Nathan Williams gets there first and is able to knock the ball toward the sideline. Work toward the middle of the field, then sent outside towards Higa. Higa slows this one down, allows his attackers to get into position. Garcia and Lockridge clear this one away. Hilbert approaches midfield, but then Osorio is able to take possession. Rodriguez back towards midfield. This is Gregory Morganti with possession, back to Rodriguez. Conquistadors work it back towards midfield. Toward the left sideline, and that one knocked down by Hasbrook. To the near sideline, Higa sends it back toward midfield. Pass toward the corner. Marijuana keeps it inbounds. Defense do force Conquistadors to back it up. Rodriguez fires, and that one hit off the side of his foot and sails out of bounds. kick for Trinity Baptist, and substitution will send Barrancos back onto the field. Really nice job by Constantino Higa. Got himself on the scoreboard. And again, returning from knee surgery on both knees. Looked very impressive out there on the field this afternoon. Morgante with the ball. Passes it back towards midfield, and let's work to the left side. 9 minutes remaining. Nieves comes out of the goal and jumps on top of the ball before Crimmy had a chance to get control. Big punt by Nieves towards Guanipa. Reagan now with possession, gives it up to Guanipa. He's all alone, tries to get around the keeper to the right side. The shot is good. Nazir Guanipa has scored for the Eagles. That is his 7th goal of the afternoon. Eagles on the board, 6-1, however, in favor of Florida National. Give the assist to Paris Reagan on a great pass all the way past the defense. Guanipa stayed back just long enough and got around the goalkeeper and scores goal number 7 of the season. That comes with about 8:40 left on the clock. Nicholas Gama ready to check back onto the field at the next opportunity. Conquistadors work the ball upfield to the right sideline. Barrancos backs this one up to Marijuan. Conquistadors keep the ball in the backfield. Again, working down the clock, but also looking for another opportunity. Hasbrook comes up from behind. Collision. Everybody's all right. Creamy sends this one to Rodriguez at the top of the box. Owen, though, gets in front of Rodriguez. That allows Nieves to come up out of the goal. A lot of contact. Rodriguez down, getting up slowly. He's all right. Tough, aggressive play by the Eagles defense. Evan Hasbrook allowed Nieves the opportunity to come out and jump on top of the ball. Seven minutes remaining. Of course, our time not official. This is Barrancos, and he fires off right at Trey Nieves, and he quickly rushes to the top of the box and gets off the punt. Guanipa to the right side, unable to beat his man Casavilla to the ball. Reagan coming up aggressively. Eagles attackers and defense now step up, looking for an opportunity. Conquistadors slow things down in the backfield. Paris Reagan got his 7th assist of the season on that goal by Nazir Guanipa. Terrific pass, and Guanipa turned it into a score. Gregorio Morgante backs this one up towards midfield. Skies are starting to darken, but that's a little more about the time, as daylight savings time is coming to an end this weekend. Guanipa at midfield finds Owen. He sends it up to the right sideline. Guanipa trying to get around his man, sends it towards Garcia. Garcia with possession on the right side of the